What's up everybody and welcome back to the channel for another Watcher of Realms video, and we are going to be going over this weekend's banner. Yes, I know it's only a few hours away, but some of you still may be debating whether it's worth pulling on the banner or going for the 1+1. Okay, I really would say if you are limited on wishes or rare elite summons, and you're a new player, most likely go for the 1+1, but a more seasoned account and you don't have Brokkir or Valeriya, you're definitely going to want to go for these. They're both massive heroes. In fact, God, it's tough. It's tough to decide between the two. It really is. Because this banner here, Valeriya is a huge hero, okay? She is massive. She's fantastic in Arena. She's not used in Guild vs Guild. Okay, well she's just not used there. She's no good there. Arena, she's massive. A ton of PvE content. She's massive against bosses because obviously you know that she becomes immune to death once she enters her ultimate mode, and she can deal a ton of damage. Okay, she's great in Guild boss. She's amazing in Artifact Raid. Okay, if you have Valeriya, you know how easy Artifact Raid becomes. She just literally destroys the boss. Just place her next to another DPS. You only need 3 units. Dolores, Valeriya, and, well, let's just say Salazar for instance, okay? And then you're going to say, well, I don't have Salazar. She will do the job. She will do the job. Awakens, every single one does make her so much stronger, okay? This one here, during the ultimate, increases attack speed by 100. Yeah, okay, 100 attack speed is actually quite a considerable amount. It does mean she's attacking more often. She is dealing more damage. Awaken 2, she gets attack plus 5%. Awaken 3 is a big one, though, because during the ultimate, she ignores 20% of the enemy's defense. Awaken 4, crit rate plus 8%. And Awaken 5, which is obviously whale territory. During the ultimate, there is a 50% chance to accumulate 2 stacks of power of the sword for each attack, up to 12 attacks in total. What does this do? Burst damage to the main target increased by 50% with each stack after the skill ends. So, you know, this one's very nice as well, as long as she does survive that. Brokkir. Who is Brokkir? He is the best tank in the game. He is the best tank in the game. Okay, he is. He just is. For PvE content, for PvP content, he's amazing in Guild vs Guild. I say PvP content, you won't be using him in normal Arena, okay? But Guild vs Guild, he is the best tank you can have in that place. And PvE, well, he's just massive. You know, he is pretty much unkillable. He is pretty much unkillable. He's a great tank. If you don't have him, you're going to want to have him. There's so many perks to having him. You know, reducing adjacent allies' damage taken by 10% if the hero is inflicted with freeze. Reduced damage is increased to 30%. He becomes immune. He basically freezes himself. If you have enough rage regen and you have the right team around you, you can effectively be in and out of this, even if you're sustaining a huge amount of damage. Okay, it doesn't take too long to get back into this. And, you know, he gains freeze, also a shield of 80% of max health. This increases as well. His basic only does 1 damage, so it wouldn't be very good for Immortal Codex. He receives damage, has a 10% chance to inflict freeze on 2 enemies in range. If the hero has freeze, the chance will be increased by 20%. And when receiving fatal damage for the first time, the hero gains freeze and becomes immune to all damage for 8 seconds. Let's have a look at his Awakens, though. Awaken 1 inflicts freeze on up to 5 enemies around when the shield from the ultimate is gone. So, once the shield from his ultimate has disappeared, he's going to freeze up to 5 enemies around him, and this is for 2 seconds. Awaken 2, he gets health plus 1200. Awaken 3, when the hero is inflicted with freeze, increases received healing and shield effects by 20%. Awaken 4, all damage reductions plus 8%. And Awaken 5, when Iceberg expires, he immediately restores 100% max health. 100% max health. Like, hey, I'm right back at it. So he is an amazing tank, okay? Literally, you want him. You want him. You know, E0 is enough for him. E0 really is enough for him to be a fantastic tank. Okay, you only need the one of him. You only need the one of him. Valeriya will still do the job at A0. But really, you do want Awaken 3, especially if you're using her in the likes of Guild Boss, okay? And you will want to have a Toreador as well. I mean, you could get away with using Wrath, but Toreador is really where it's at for the Nightmare teams. You can actually see that. One of my more recent posts was a Nightmare team with Lust, but Valeriya is in that as well. And she's a massive damage dealer. Okay, she just is. She's a massive damage dealer, and she can help you cheese some of the bosses. But again, the surprise invocation of spirits, you get the 1+1 for a legend, is the best bang for your buck, right? It is. I will be pulling, obviously, I'm a 1+1, but I do already have Valeriya and Brokkir. If I didn't, I personally would be going all in on this. I would be going all in on this. I wouldn't be going for the 1+1. I would be going all in on Valeriya and Brokkir. And I guess that's the best advice I can give you. Okay, because both of these heroes are top tier. Okay, they're both absolutely fantastic. Obviously, as well, we have Brienne in here, who is a very useful ranged epic marksman piercer. She can do a good amount of damage. Okay, don't knock Brienne. She is a great epic hero. Also, you've got Imani in here as well, who does pair up nice with Pyros. Those of you who've got your free Pyros as a lord. And that's it, really. So yeah, I'm gonna say, if you don't have Valeriya or Brokkir, I would suggest going for them, because they are big game changers. But then again, like you're saying to yourself, yeah, but at 1+1, I could get something. It's always that, chat. It's always that risk, isn't it? It's always that risk. Always at risk. Brand new players, you could argue, yeah, well, I need more than just one. So I want the 1+1. That may be the better option. But mid-game, end-game, and you don't have these two, you will need them. You will, and you will use them in so much content, okay? You'll use them in so much content. So they're definitely worth going for. So hopefully, if you hadn't already decided, hopefully that's helped you a little bit. I just want to quickly show you how fast it does artifacts material rate. And yes, don't get me wrong, my gear is a lot better, or I'm not going to say a lot better. It's pretty good, okay? It's okay. My gear is okay. But just look how fast this is, okay? Now, yes, we do have the buff active, but just watch. We're going to pop her ultimate. Obviously, she's not going to die there. She's going to do more damage. And then at the end of the ultimate, she would have done even more damage again. We didn't need to get to that point. It's just so fast, okay? It is just so fast. What does she do? I mean, 6.6 million. My Salazar, who's top geared as well, is 3.8 million. So that can give you a kind of representation of how much damage that she can do. That's a kind of representation. So she's fantastic there. Let me know what you're doing. Are you going to be going for the 1+1, or are you going to be going for Valeriya or Brokkir? Which are you going to be doing? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment below to help this channel grow. And I'll see all of you in the next video. Have a fantastic day, even wherever you are. Goodbye.